what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new FIFA 18 Ultimate Team player review. Let's take a look at the base item of Alexandre Lacazette. The 85 rated rare gold Arsenal striker has got some good stats in the pace, dribbling and shooting department. As you can see there, 86, 85 and 83 respectively. He's a very popular player in the game, so I thought why not test out this regular gold item, see how he performs. He's 5'9", high medium work rates, right-footed with 4-star skill moves, but only a 3-star weak foot, something which he began FIFA 17 with and then was upgraded to 4-star, so it's a little bit of a shame to obviously see that he's back down to a 3. So a couple of different team options for you today. The first is a pretty nice looking Prem team, but this is the team I mainly played him in. A bit of a super striker in a super team there. We have plenty of icons featuring and some elite players in the game, and he is up front today with fellow 85 rated striker, but this time it's an icon, Hernan Crespo. So moving on into the in-game stats for the Arsenal striker. I was expecting pretty decent things considering he's a relatively high rated player with some good stats. On basic chemistry style today, he looks absolutely awesome. I think that would be a very viable chem style for you to use, but today I've gone with the Hawk because I was happy with his 85 dribbling as it was. I really wanted to try and boost that pace, shooting and physical as much as possible. And as you can see there, we get the likes of 94 acceleration, 92 finishing, 97 positioning, and 84 strength with that Hawk chem style. So those sort of stats could be very, very useful for a player like this in game. So moving on into the clips, we can talk about positives and negatives for the Frenchman. Let's start with the negatives then, get them out of the way first. His weak foot is obviously, we sort of touched on it earlier, only 3-star. As much as you can score from inside the box and stuff with that, you can't feel super confident to maybe take long shots and stuff with it like you can. Like generally this year, if you've got a 4-star weak foot, I feel confident, you know, if you've got a good enough shooting stat to take my long shots from outside the box with it. It feels pretty good. However, I wouldn't do that with Lacazette. I would make sure I get the ball on his right foot most of the time. But the odd tap-in and stuff, as you can see, will obviously still go in from inside the box with the 3-star weak foot. So it's not a huge deal. And then his height is another area of issue, just for the fact that obviously it renders his aerial ability a little bit useless. Yeah, his jumping and stuff is alright, but I found myself losing headers at the front post from corners, trying to whip the ball up to him. I was losing physical battles in that area, you know, like heading battles with the centre-backs because they're just so much taller than him and they've already got the height. So that's something else to bear in mind. Maybe not like a target man striker, but I don't think you would expect that. What you would expect is to score a lot of goals with a striker like this because he's got very good pace, very good dribbling and very good shooting as well. And that starts us off with the positives. His pace is awesome. Obviously we boosted it with the Hawk chem style, but it's already very, very fast. His acceleration and sprint speed both feel absolutely rapid. He is of course one of the faster and more elite strikers in the Premier League. He also possesses the combo, which is good ball control, dribbling, agility, balance, you know, all of that stuff alongside his pace stats. He possesses that and he does take that ball in very well, and he does a lot of stuff with it as well. Like, you'll notice that a lot of my goals are very similar because I'll receive the ball with Lacazette. I'll either do a heel click and a skill move to get past someone, or I'll play a 1-2 and then the positioning and just like get up and go attitude about the Frenchman seems to be great. Like I'll play that 1-2 and he will have gone. He will have started running and I'll be through on goal by the time that Crespo has played the ball back to him, and I will hit that ball first time, which he has great ability to score on, by the way. If you ramp up like a low driven shot like first time, when you know that there's enough time to ramp it all the way up to full power and then double tap that shot just before it happens, like Lacazette's going to fire it in the back of the net, and you'll see a lot of my shots are these first time hits, and I was really impressed with that. He was good. He's very, very good at that, and you'll notice that all of my goals kind of look very similar. Another area of Lacazette's game which is pretty strong is his strength. You know, he held the ball up really well, and actually boosting him up to 84 strength in game meant that when he receives the ball like back to goal and he doesn't instantly pass it out, you know, sometimes those centre-backs are going to be really pressuring you, but if he receives it to his feet, he is able to hold them off and then play the ball back and start making his attack and run. And overall, I can't fault the shooting of this player. actually seemed incredibly clinical from just outside the box and certainly inside the box. What a guy, Lacazette. Yeah, he's come down a lot in price since his rare gold item is now back in packs. I think he is one of the more elite tier Premier League strikers that is extremely usable and could definitely fit into a FUT Champions Weekend League side. No problems about it. So there you go, guys. A positive review here on Alexandre Lacazette from the Premier League in FIFA 18 Ultimate Team. Hope you guys have enjoyed and now know whether or not he's right for your Ultimate Team. Have a good one. I'll catch you next time. Peace.